no, I said right on the cord. Stay hydrated, folks. All right, testing. All right, audio works. So we are back drawing One Piece D&D character portraits, and I've drawn a few. I've not drawn as many as I would like, but I have drawn a few. So we've got our boy Stellaris, Barry, I think that was his name. Let's see. This should be Solara, Lunara, Arcus. What was his name? I think it was Jackson. Yeah, Jackson. His name is Jackson. I think she was Annabelle, and he is Hunter, I want to say. And now we are drawing... Crap, I forgot this character's name. Let me pull it up real quick. Wow. Oh my god. His name really is just Jimmy. Alright. But I started drawing him and I've not finished yet, so I'm going to start off this stream by finishing good old Jimmy here. Still coughing a lot. I think I might cough more than anyone else. At least that I've ever met. It's entirely possible. You know, this whole album, it's a little more upbeat than I remember it being. I remembered it being a little bit calmer. It's still nice. I still like it. Let's get this nice, thick line art. Something you can see really easily in a smaller portrait for Roll20. That's kind of the main goal for these, is that it looks nice up close, but also it's easy to see when it's a little portrait on the battle map. Or just the map in general. Nice, like, thick line art with a good splash of color. But I also don't want the color to be overwhelming either. I think a good splash of color gives it that, like, it gives it an appeal and makes it very visible whenever it's a smaller token on the map. I've also just been using my TV screen as a monitor because I've not bought a proper monitor yet. But apparently Roll20 doesn't like that. Makes all the tokens have really low quality, image quality, and I'm very unhappy with that. So I do actually have to go out of my way to buy a monitor now. So that'll be interesting to adjust to. Also, apparently my last stream was like 8 days ago. Ooh. I don't stream very much. I should. I like to hear myself speak. And let's head on back down to the bottom here. Get us a good start from the foundation. You have big floofy hair. I do like to draw fluffier hair. It's a lot more active out there than it was earlier. Oh dear, I'm shrimping again. I think Ace Attorney has one of the better soundtracks that I've listened to, which is saying a lot because I've listened to a lot of good soundtracks. There are a lot of talented musicians out there. It's very insane. Something I've always wanted to try my hand at is making music as well. But as far as I've searched, a lot of the actual software for it, they're like $100. Oh, I breathed it into the microphone. Sorry. They're like $100 to actually buy. It's like a barrier of entry of like $100 to $200, which is wild. And there's one for mobile that's not. But I don't really use mobile. I use PC more than anything. Except for Clash Royale. I play a lot of Clash Royale. I'm addicted to Clash Royale. I really shouldn't be. I need a way to like mute the microphone so that it doesn't have that really loud pop. Because it's like very annoying. Also gotta set up one of them little PNG fellers. Just keep getting busy with other work. Or generally sidetracked. Totally not by Clash Royale or anything. Let's get that curvy, poofy hair there. There we go. Alright, that looks like the line art for this one. Nice. Now let's see what color palette we're working with here. Let me go back and look at some of the other colors real quick. So I'm thinking maybe red eyes. Oh dear. Probably going to incorporate some black in the clothing. So maybe red eyes, silver hair. Let's see how that looks. That is not the right layer. Now we'll try 90%. Looks like a bit of a pale pattern. Let me try. All right. Could have red just be your color. Ooh, I like those splashes of red. It's a very simple palette, but I think it works very well. That's not what I need. I need this, so that I can splash those eyebrows. That splash them real good. And probably just to mirror his eyes. It's like a pupil, and that's like his iris. Yeah, alright. It's not a bad design. Not the most amazing design, but I think it's good for this character. I really like this design. Whenever I was drawing it, it kind of reminded me of, what's his name from Lord of the Rings? Aragorn? Was that the guy? The brown-haired guy? I might be remembering that wrong. Oh, stomachache. Alright, so we should be good to start another one now. And this one's going to be Lily. Alright. Okay, so I think that I know what design I want to go for her. So I'm thinking maybe a softer kind of face. Like softer or rounder face, bigger head. I'm gonna kind of put that up here, curve that in right around here. That's a big head. Well, actually, we're gonna make that a little. Don't change the color. I hate it when this does that. It forces the color change. It's very inconvenient. Be a smaller neck. Torso stop there, and then the shoulders right around there. Gonna make that a little smaller, a little more relaxed. I can't get this. Ah, wait, is that it? Okay, I think that's good. I think that's what I want. We should have the jaw go a little up here, a little more rounded. Could have erased that. Maybe start again with the neck. Just a bit of a bigger neck. So maybe more along those lines. There we go. Gonna draw the collarbone here. Maybe have this nose be a little... Actually, let me back up and look at something again real quick. Okay, so a sharper, pointier nose could work. Let's do it around. This way. Have the bridge be here. Kind of go up a little bit. Be a little bit smaller than the other guy. Some eyebrows in there. When I was drawing the other guy, I kind of forgot to do the eyebrows the first time around. Remembered in the end, but I did forget for a minute there. I had to turn the symmetry ruler back on. So we're gonna take the ear down here around that nose area. And then up here at the top around the eye area. Protrude this a little bit. I guess extrude, not protrude, but me is no smart with words. Ah, you look like an egg. Look at this goofball looking like an egg. Soft boiled too. Not even hard boiled, just soft boiled. Let's erase that there. A little artifacting, I don't like that. Let's see what some of those details were again. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, I might do the symmetry ruler for this one's mouth. That actually kind of looks good. Something I like with the smiles in One Piece is that they just look like a D. That's one of the theories I like too, is that the initial D doesn't mean anything, it's just a smile, like it just indicates a smile. Because if you have the D, you die with a smile, is like kind of one of the things. I also just smile a lot. People with the D smile a lot. Alright. Clothing. I don't know exactly what clothing I should give this person. Because they're in like a warm, western, kind of deserty almost climate. So they generally don't wear like super warm clothes, which kind of sucks because I like designing more winter side clothes. Well, I say that, I just like designing like fur based patterns and stuff. So I'm a little more limited to my design choices for now. That does mean I just need to be a little more creative. I'm gonna give her a hood. Ooh, yeah, I'll give her a hood. So how about... So how about we start with like a basic shirt, and then we get a hood design kind of on top of that. So hang on, let me see what exactly I'll be wanting for that. Ooh, yeah, kind of a cowl cape kind of design, maybe. How about it kind of leads up here? And then from there, we actually get to have our hood. So let me actually design her hair real quick as well. I might go on the shorter side for her hair. I'm not entirely sure. I think it will. Yeah, alright. It will. I keep breathing into the microphone. Kind of do poofy, kind of spiky. Except hers will probably go kind of... I was gonna say maybe up a little more, but that wouldn't really make sense. It's all you down, not as fluffy as the other guy's hair. Ooh, Dante Gray. Or maybe she ties hers. Might be a good aesthetic. I do like to mess around with hairstyles when I can. Unfortunately, I'm not as creative with it as I might like right now, so I am trying to branch out a little bit with that as well. Get a little bit more creative, a little bit better at that. Because who doesn't like variety? You know? I like variety. Let's give her a ponytail. I think that might work for this character. Put it down here, actually, and that might work a little bit better. Okay. Now I actually have to put the hood on. So the question is how to actually draw a good hood. I don't draw a lot of hoods. I'm seeing a mistake here. Yeah, because if it goes down there, then where does it actually connect to the cowl? That is a good question. Say it comes down here. I might have to actually fix the cowl then. Yeah, right. Let's get the symmetry tool back. I still like the end point of the cowl, but I do have to actually kinda... I can't symmetry this because it's not in the center. Yeah, alright. So then whenever she lowers the hood, it still sticks around that area. I'll probably do... I might just do basic buttons for it. Actually, I have just thought of an idea. Let's get some pistol pins here. The pins are shaped like pistols. That especially works for her character. That is something I do like about the piratey theme. Just flintlocks and stuff look cool. And unfortunately, the flintlocks in this campaign are kind of just reflavored crossbows and stuff. Same with like rifles, at least for the basic variety. But I do kind of want, if I do run a more realistic piratey campaign... Sorry. If I run a more realistic pirate campaign, I would like to do more realistic rifles and flintlocks, where you, a lot of the time, will carry more on you. Just because, like, the time it takes to reload them is actually pretty long. It's like pirates would carry multiple flintlocks on them, so if they needed another bullet, they would have one ready, just because of how long it takes to actually reload a flintlock pistol or other like types of guns. Actually, it would be pushing her hair down a bit probably, so I think I have a little leniency when it comes to that. So I think I can actually do it along this area and then kind of dent it down a little bit. And then work that down. And we're going to work that around back up here. And I think that might be a good look for the hood. Yeah, right. And then you have these tiny little areas down here that'll probably be a different color. I might make them the same color as the pins, I'm not sure. Because whenever I'm working on this, I kind of notice like the little areas that, like the pins and the eyes here, like if I had a splash of color there, they kind of support each other. Because if you just have the color on like, say, only the eyes, it gets a little top heavy. But if you have it on the eyes and the pins, it feels a lot more well balanced, I guess. Like it's a lot more... Yeah, I'd say balance is the word. Like it's got a good strong foundation. I'm going to draw the one-piece teeth. I don't capture a lot of aspects of the style, but I am going to capture the one-piece teeth. Show that a little more to the left. And there we go. That's a little bit better. Let's take a sip of water. Remember to stay hydrated. And also, don't shrimp like I do. I shrimp an unhealthy amount. I think we're good to start the line art now. So we're going to start from... Yeah, I can't do a whole lot with the symmetry. This isn't a very symmetrical one, so I won't really be able to use the symmetry ruler for it. Also, I think I drew the collarbone too high because it kind of goes like into her neck, so I'm going to like kind of just ignore that. Because I think it would be a little bit... I think it would be down here instead of up here. And you can't really see there because of the hood. So I'm just going to leave it there. So we're going to start working on the little cowl area now. And kind of frame her face a little bit so then we can start doing the line art for that. So we're going to line art the hood. Sometimes I wonder if this line art is thick enough or if I need to go a little bit higher. I think this line art works fine though for it. It's the equivalent of drawing in one of those big bold Sharpie markers. Oh dear, my hand is just not working with me today. Alright, I'm gonna change the music a bit. Might just put this one on for now. Since this is from the same track and it's my go-to cozy music, so I'll play this for now. And switch to something else a little later on. Gotta keep to the cozy vibes. Rather than the just jazz vibes. That undid itself. It's very convenient. Let's work down here a little bit. Gonna bring this back over. Deviate it a little from the sketch there. Gonna bring this down here. There we go. Stretch a little bit. I've been living like a crustacean and it's not making my back very happy. Oh, the bangs don't get like drawn at all. Oh no. Maybe the hood was a bad idea. I mean, I'm still gonna draw it, but let me be a little lazy here real quick. Gonna turn the mirror back on. No nose shall go unmirrored. We're gonna drag that down a little bit. That's probably high enough. Oh wait, I can symmetry the mouth. This is the one time that I actually can do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and draw whatever I actually have the symmetry applicable to. It's not super applicable to the teeth, so I'm gonna skip those and get back to them. I can also do that for the chin here, and I think for a decent amount of the jaw. So I'll do that from here. I always choose the cozy music and end up making myself super sleepy. Gonna curve that back in a little bit there. Perfect. That's all I can really symmetry for now. So I will get back to doing this all manually. I did think the hair was going to peek through the hood some, but I guess not. You get some of the ponytail though. You get some of the ponytail. The ponytail probably wouldn't last very long under a hood, but you know what? This is anime. This is anime logic. So we'll just roll with it. Let's get that ponytail in there real quick. Back to working on the jaw here. Well, this is the cheek area. This is the jaw. Work on the eyebrows here. Oh wait, hey, some of the hair does peek through. Egg on my face. I even get some of the hair color. I might just go silver again though. She might have black, she might have black hair though. I'm not sure. It's either gonna be silver or black. After having to sculpt the area for eye sockets, it kind of changed the way that I draw eyes a little bit. I draw them a bit more rounded now, a little more realistically, but still with that cartoony touch, I feel. Something that you could really envision the actual skull of. Because that's the thing I messed up with the concept art for Tex, is that I didn't know exactly. Well, okay, I didn't mess up a whole lot of things, but eyes were one of them. The way I drew the eyes weren't very doable whenever it came to actually sculpting the model one-to-one with the concept art. But that did teach me a bit better on how to actually draw concept art. Now I technically could be more lenient with things like character portraits since they're not getting modeled or anything, but I do kind of just keep that stuff in mind. It does just kind of stick with me. Now we're gonna work on the other eye here. Especially with bright-eyed characters, they have rounder, softer eyes, I feel, is something I gotta do with my style. Draw some pupils here. Gonna draw the eyes again. What did I do for the other eye? That's what I did. Okay. Bit too big. Oh, come on. You are being incredibly difficult with me right now. Well, that's upsetting. Alright. Eyebrow time. Okay, that was interesting. Let's bring that down here. Alright, let's get the teeth started. Speaking of One Piece, with the manga now, we are probably coming up on Elbaf now, which is kind of crazy. I mean, with how long ago Elbaf was actually mentioned and foreshadowed, it's been, what, 20 years? Has it been 20 years since Little Garden? So now we're finally coming up on Elbaf. Been thinking about making actual like One Piece videos. I just don't know exactly what I really want to do. But One Piece is probably going to still be going for like a while, so that doesn't seem a bad idea. Especially with how much I love One Piece, it's, you know, it kind of makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's see how that looks. Ah, she's a bard of the screen. Alright, I do think I know another song I want to play. Let's see if it's down here anywhere. Nah, I'd love to type it in. No, not It's Raining Tacos. Like, here we go. This is what I need. Ironically enough, it's actually raining right here. Right now. Or at least it was earlier. I don't know if it still is or not. I'll dig that in there a little bit. Give that a little bit of texture. This is just one of those songs. Yeah, I don't really have any input for it. It's just one of those songs. I think that works good for a fold. Now grab the hood here and actually bring it up. Back to bringing the hood up. It's also very exciting that Delta and Chapter 3 and 4 are probably coming out very soon. I'm very excited for that. So we've got the One Piece D&D campaign, and we also have Deltarune. So this is some things I'm very excited to look forward to. honestly play all of it at once, depending on how long it is. If I remember right, it was kind of stated that chapters 3 and 4 together are longer than chapters 1 and 2 together. So that is very interesting. One could say very, very interesting. I'll see myself out now. I lied. I'm still here. Let's get a little bit of texture work. Something I find hard to do is a long, continuous line, much like this one, because I'm used to breaking things up a lot. It's poofed a little bit because of the hair, but it kind of pushes some of that hair down. So I think that's fine. That is a bit of a reservation I have with the hood. As much as I do like it, I probably should have just had the hood down rather than up in the portrait design. We'll come back down here. Gonna work our way up a little bit. Oh no. Please tell me that didn't mess up OBS. Okay, cool. I accidentally, not minimized it, but I accidentally like unfull screened it. Alright. Let's get the pins down here. The little pistol pins. Alright. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Oh, right, because the hair's tied back, so you really can't see it there. Yeah. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the hood. I'm not sure. Alright, I guess I'll keep it at this point, because I have drawn it. But I could still just do the rest of it. I don't know. Yeah, alright. I do have other portraits I do need to draw. So I guess I'll just have to proceed with this one. That's not what I meant to do. I think it's... I might go silver for this one. Because I do believe it was silver. Yeah, it was silver. think character design is one of my stronger suits. I do think that's something I can do decently well. Not to say every design is a banger, but I do think they turn out well most of the time. Actually, I might go red. I might go red and black because of the pins. Might even go red down here as well. That kind of grounds it a bit more. It doesn't look that bad, I don't think. So maybe if I go black hair. Red eyes, black hair. Or I could do gray hair. Because he has the gray hair. Maybe gray hair, black cowl. Hang on. I'll go your skin tone for this one. Ah, it's already there. Okay, no need then. But I think I'll change the hair color to gray. Maybe do a black cowl. Ah, that's strange. And we'll do gray hair. Oh, wait. Let's fix that a little bit. Fill that gap in. We're gonna take this down to 90. 89? Now we're gonna take it down to 90. Huh? What? Why did I color both of them? What? I guess they are connected technically by the black. That's strange. You know, I'm just gonna do this instead so nothing gets colored that I don't want to be colored. Just in case they happen to be touching something else that I'm unaware of. I'm gonna fill this in a little bit. Color the ponytail back here. Why do I have it set to eraser? And there we go. Now we're about to completely change everything. Yep. Might do a different colored interior. Maybe just a dark gray. So you can see the difference a little bit. This is one of those designs that could look better, could look worse. I think because I hid so much of it, it really doesn't look that great. It's not that it looks bad, it just doesn't, it's just not memorable. It just isn't particularly great. I think for a character portrait, it's fine, but it could be better. Like, we've got some bangers like Hunter. I'm really happy with Hunter's design. The first 5 designs I'm very happy with. It's just some of the designs kind of miss. Like this design down here, the blue teal kind of cyan one was a scrap design. That was the first one for Annabelle here. And this is what I ended up settling on for her. And I debated doing a third art for her, but I wasn't entirely settled on that just because I didn't want to do 3 different concept arts for one NPC design. At least not for an NPC that's like probably not going to be super important. I do try to give more attention to the more important ones, or the ones that will probably be more important. Again, as D&D, so you never really know what random NPCs will end up being super. And then there's other cases where I just felt like popping off a little bit. I just popped off a little bit. And happened to make a fire design. I've gotten a bit better at actually showing like wrinkles and age when it comes to design from this project. Like I've gotten a little bit better at that. Like Barry here, you can tell he's pretty old. She kind of hides most of her features under her bangs and her glasses. She does have more like wrinkles and stuff. You just don't see them very well. And then she's just mean old lady. She looks so mean. I'm gonna hydrate. Stay hydrated. Hydrated. Stay hydrated. Alright. Let's see who is next. Oh, shit. It's Victor. Oh, Victor's next. Oh, Victor's next. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I love Victor. He's so cool. I have to do his design justice. Regardless of whether or not he's important, he's just so cool that he has to. I have to do it well. Alright, let's see here. I don't know if I want to have like one of his eyes be scarred, like be scarred shut like Zorro style or anything like that. I'm not entirely sure. Huh? Sorry, I just saw something very, very funny. Alright, now for Victor's design. So we're gonna take some reference from, let's see, the only one he's tied to is this guy here. So we're gonna take some reference from his chiseled jawline. He looks like such a Chad. Alright, let's get to this one. Symmetry ruler. I almost forgot. I will change the music actually. Now that it's been like 16 minutes almost. Quiet Water. That's a good one. I like that one. Gonna give him a more angular, like angled jawline. Something a bit more defined. Let me go up here. Gotta bring that down a little bit. I don't think he'll be bald. I don't think he'll be bald. I don't draw a lot of bald characters, and he's not the type to be bald, I don't think. Though I might go with bald, I'm not sure. He's definitely a bit more defined in the muscle region. Gonna give him a collarbone reaching up here. Yeah, his arm probably comes down there. I don't know, he's muscular, but he's not that muscular. He's more of a rifleman. Might give him a rifle slung over his shoulder, I'm not sure. Because I think one of the reasons I started using the symmetry ruler was because I wanted Stellaris's pistols. Oh, hang on. Because I wanted Stellaris's pistols to be symmetrical. Because whenever I originally drew him, they were not, and it kind of bothered me. He looks much better now than he does in that one, but I also never finished that one. That one also didn't have any torso, it just had, like, head, you know, just facial profile. Actually, let's go back and look for that one real quick. Let's see. Yeah, it should be safe to scroll through here. Where is it at? Ah, here we are. Okay, no, I was wrong. It wasn't just head. But yeah, as you see, the left pistol is so much bigger than the right, and I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, we're going to continue with this one. Give him a nose. It's very surprising, I know. Very rare someone gets a nose. Probably sharper, more like angled kind of eyes. I think he's got his eye on you. Man, I'm worse at this than I remember. Why can't I get an eye? Don't make me bring out the circle tool. I'll do it. I'll do it. I warned you. Yeah, get circled. That's not what I need. That's what I need. That's it, because you were being so bratty. I'm going to keep your eyes just like this in the line art. I'm kidding. But I am upset with you. I'm upset with you, Victor. I might give him a scar. Well, I'm definitely going to give him a scar, but I just don't know if his eyes can be scarred out. It's too high. Maybe I need to move his eyes up. Oh wait, that doesn't get symmetrical. Not symmetrical, no. Ah, but it will if I do this. Perfect. If I move those up a little bit, that's down. Maybe you have to move his ears up too. Hang on. No, what? I'm failing my way through this. Let me move that bag down a little bit. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. I might move his ears up too, but I'm not sure. I might just keep them where they are. Good hydrate. I'll say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Stay hydrated. It's very important. I think I know what I'm gonna do for his hair. I'm getting kind of an idea for what I want to do for him. I might give him the Stellaris type dealio here, but I'm not sure I will. You know what? I have an idea. Wait, no, I think he wears armor, doesn't he? I think he's one of the characters that wears armor. Yeah, he does wear armor. Who else wears armor, actually? Because a lot of these designs, I think I just kind of drew, assuming they didn't have armor. Okay, so he doesn't have armor on by default, but he does have armor he can equip. Like, he does own a set of armor. This guy does have armor on by default, though. So I wonder if I'll give him the same kind of armor that that Hunter has, or if he has like his own set of armor. He might just have his own set of armor. Well, obviously it's his own set of armor with his own like styles and type of armor. This isn't studded at all. I just slurred all my words there. His isn't studded at all. His is just like leather. So I think maybe I will have it kind of be... maybe something like this. But it's like he has shoulder pads, but they are properly attached, I think, is what I'll do for him. Whereas Hunter has shoulder pads that are not attached. They are connected to it via accessories. But Victor's will actually be properly attached. So I think I'll do that. And then from here, it'll kind of just branch off for him. Now, how do I want to what do I want to add that pops out? How do I want to segment the armor a little bit as well? That's something I always keep in mind with these designs, is what accessories or what part of the armor or design am I going to add that pops out, right? A lot of the times with cowls and stuff, you can just do buttons, or the pistol pins that I did for not Annabelle, for Lily's cowl. That is one example of it. So I'm trying to think of something I can add that kind of goes naturally on there. And I'm not sure. And a lot of the time I'll match that color with the eyes, just so they can kind of pop. Okay, that's fine. I could have it, like, have maybe some, like, studded bits, maybe? I'm not really sure what good that would do, though. Maybe an accessory, like a necklace that's, like, important to him or something. I think a necklace would work fine, actually. So maybe I'll give him a necklace and then figure out what value that actually has to him sentimentally. Actually, there is another character I could look at real quick. Nah. I'll just do a bullet. I'll do a bullet. I think a bullet has enough sentimental value depending on where it comes from. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It probably wouldn't even be like a bullet. It'd probably just be a musket ball. It'd be like a ball. Oh no, it's just a ball. It's just a ball of lead. He just has a ball of lead that goes into a pistol. That's not even like big enough. Hang on. I think that's proper size. I don't know if that's good enough though. Like, yeah, that adds a little bit of the splash down there, but I kind of want more. I guess I could have it be like whatever color his sleeves are. And then that will add plenty enough splash because this will kind of centralize it and ground it and then kind of lead it up to the eyes. I think is how that works. Because you got to think about where the eye is being drawn by the color. So I think I want to do that. So I think I'm going to turn off the symmetry now and get to work on some of the more detailed parts of him. He's definitely not smiling. He's grumpy. He's a grumpy cat. He's a grumpy person. He's also old, so he's going to have some wrinkles. Oh, wait, yeah. Let me turn the symmetry back on real quick. Because wrinkles. He'd have a lot of wrinkles. Full 9 yard of them. Just gonna get those crease in there. Maybe a bit bigger. Let's get some wrinkles here for his mouth. He's got some forehead wrinkles as well. Also, make his chin a little more prominent. Make this a little bit longer. I'll do 3 wrinkles for his forehead. Maybe 3. Maybe they're too tight. They might be too tight together. What do I want to do for his hair? Oh, yeah, scar. I should probably give him a scar. It would probably be like a bullet scar. Maybe one of his ears got shot off. Ooh. I like that. See, one of his ears got shot off. I might just erase it entirely. Oh no. Apparently his chin got shot off too. Whoopsie daisy. Ah, say again, Sonny. I can't hear you. No, that music is too sad to play. That one too. Quit giving me sad music. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up one on my own because the recommendeds have failed me. Or I might just take the step from quiet water into waterfall. Seems the next logical step. Lahonk. You come into my stream and you bonk me? How dare you? And right now we're designing the old man with a gun. Oh, I forgot to give him like a rifle over his shoulder. I don't know if I do actually want to go with that. Because that seems like a cool idea, but also maybe not. Bonk anytime, anywhere. Well, I bonked your mother last night. Yeah, I didn't really think that one through. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out what hair I want for this guy. So we take a look back at Jackson here. He's got kind of... You don't really get like a feel for his hair shape because it's tied back. So I think I'll just have his be kind of going. Is that a spray bottle? You dare spray me? You little... I don't have a good insult. You stink. Yeah, get stunk. Ooh, I might have his hair kind of like go back like that. Working 5 hours. Why didn't you sleep sooner? Go to bed. You ought to get a bonk for that one. Alright, now back to designing the funny rifleman. I think I'll do it like... I'm not sure. Ooh, am I cooking? I might be cooking. EP times. Or I might be cooking. No, I'm not cooking. I'm definitely not cooking. How about... See, it might just be going like behind him. I might just give him longer hair. I'm not sure. Maybe... Oh, what? It's stuck on Zoom again. Are you kidding me? I might do this. Nah. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. How about I take it back over here? There we go. Gonna take this over here. Gonna bring that with a bit of a curve. Here we are. See, there's a bit of direction here, but I'm not sure entirely how I want to take this. Not entirely sure I am cooking with that. Maybe just have a few prominent things. Maybe. I might go a little bit bigger with that though, because I don't want to draw like a bajillion of them. Maybe draw it back down here. Nah, I'm not entirely digging that. Okay, and my little clicker has just abandoned me. That's cool. There we go. Now I can use it again. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for a front-on angle with him. Okay, and I can't scroll it anymore. There we go. I have to like keep backing out and going back in to like fix stuff. It's like if this wasn't even like built for you to use a drawing tablet with it. Maybe a front-on view isn't what I need. I think there's something else I would like to try real quick, actually. Draw some chin here. Some jaw. Some ear. A bit of an angle. Best I can anyway. And no, son of a, you're only supposed to do it once. And then kind of work this over here. Gotta get that a little bit higher up. And then gotta curve that out. So where exactly is the middle of this face then? Probably somewhere around here. And it probably moves a bit like this. Trying to just capture the actual depth of things. Because obviously it's not just straight. Yeah, that could lack some depth. Capturing depth is tricky for me. Never been that great at it. It's always something I've kind of had to practice at. Maybe that is it. Who may have made his ear a little too big. Or maybe a little too high up. And up at the neck, say right here. I always draw my necks a little too big. Maybe shoulder would be around here. Kind of like, you know, at an angle so you can see a decent bit of it. Let me look up a reference actually real quick. Let me look up a reference for like, I guess maybe like a musket or something. I think they had like rifles back then. Like a pirate rifle. I just keep finding a bunch of toys. What about reference? Not pirate references, pirate rifle references. Come on, Google. You're messing me up here. Okay. So I might go with whatever the heck this thing is. Yeah, probably not scoped or anything. I don't think they'd have scopes. So let me just... Actually, I might need the ruler tool. Because this is something that would be straight. So if I put that... And maybe... This be the barrel. It's a bit of a small barrel, but this is the barrel. And then below it you have whatever the heck this thing is. Okay. And then you actually get to add the little wooden bit. So hang on, I need not symmetry, I need the ruler tool back. Okay, so the wooden bit Let's say we start it here. It's gonna hide most of the actual barrel there. And now we take it down here. And there we go. So that kind of holds is that's like the wooden area. So let me go ahead and erase these bits here so I don't confuse myself too much when I go back to draw it. Maybe you want to add a little bit of depth as well here. Not symmetry, regular ruler. There we go. Okay, now let me pull chat back up. I have to pull the stream back up. I'm also gonna hydrate while it loads. If it would load, that would be lovely. This is slightly concerning that it's not loading. Why is it not loading? Let me try reopening Twitch as a whole. Good old Twitch talk here. Okay, there we go. And everything's working again. Lovely. Man, I sound like a whine right now. Put the neck here. The little neck bit here. Get the bulge there. I really should have worded that better. Shouldn't have called it a bulge. Alright, and I'm going to put the... Oh, you really can't see it through there. So that'll go there. Like that. And then you've got the shoulder somewhat visible. I say that's too high up. It might be something more like that actually, because it is a little farther away. Just gonna put that there. Hey, welcome in. Pukadami. I think I said that right. Okay, I don't think I said that right, but I tried to say it right. I think I made his shoulder too small. It's just that you don't really see it all from that angle. Can you draw this? It's just a bunch of asterisks. If you sent a link or something, then I can't really see it. Twitch just kind of made it asterisks. Thanks for the follow, that's very kind. Alright, so I think I've got the angle here a bit right. I may have made his head too big. So let me try actually adjusting this a bit. Send that out a little bit farther. But also right now I am drawing portraits for a D&D campaign that I'm going to be running, so I do actually have to kind of focus on that. As much as I would like to draw a bunch of other things, there's a million things I want to draw. I have a very poor attention span. Not able to focus very well on things, but I am trying my hardest to focus on this thing right now. If that makes sense. It would help if I could draw a freaking circle, but I can't draw one to save my life. Okay, Okay, so I think I messed up the shoulder here a little bit. It would be more along the lines of this kind of area. Alright, let me try putting this in now. There we go. And now for his necklace. Oh no, you can't see the necklace. Hang on, let me put it a little higher up then. That should fix it. Yeah, if you're trying to send a link, Twitch is probably blocking it. I also just don't really click like random links in general. Nah, internet's a dangerous place. So I try to avoid that stuff. That's a very small... Well, actually that does work. Maybe make it a little bigger. Oh wait, but that would also imply that the bullet isn't like metal. It's like a different colored bullet. I mean, I guess it can be a different colored bullet. It doesn't have to be silver. But now that it's at like a different angle, I'm not sure it matters all that much. Especially since it's cutting off a lot more soon, a lot more quickly. Alright, now let's get the armor, the shoulder pads right over here. Let's see. That would look a little bit better. There we go. And I'll put the shoulder pads kind of here. Yeah, Twitch doesn't really let you send links. But I also probably wasn't going to be clicking it anyway. I just don't really click links from strangers. If that makes any sense. Alright, so let's get this in here, because that's probably... Oh wait, no, it's probably going to be down here a little bit. Or like this. There we go, that makes a little more sense. Oh yeah, I guess it would kind of be at that bit of an angle. But it also is going back into the armor. Which it probably will do right here. Ah, that looks super small. Oh, I guess you couldn't see it. Okay, then I'll just have it go off screen then. I'm gonna have it... I guess it would start here then. I'm trying to figure out the angle for this. It would probably be bigger, wouldn't it? I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, I may have messed this up. This whole thing just doesn't really look right. So I might just go back to the original version. Yeah, I messed up the angle and I'm not sure I want to try it again because I do have more portraits I need to get to. I'm trying to be like fast but not low quality. Like I'm trying to kind of balance quality and speed. Something that's not super easy to do. So yeah, I might just have this be a painted bullet. Painted to match the rest of his I don't know what color I actually want to go with for his splash. Alright. I give him the Tex hair. Like the old person equivalent. Maybe. Yeah, alright, that's not bad. It's gonna take this from this angle here. And now... Gonna bring this up. Not sure if that's what I want to go with. I don't think so. Ooh, this is a bit of a reversal of the formula. So I'm gonna bring that back down there. Gonna bring that over here. A little bit. That don't look too bad. All right. Let's bring this up here a little bit. I might still give him like another scar on top of just the lost ear. I'm not sure. Ooh, I think I know. Got shot in the cheek. Don't ask how he fixed it. Ooh, maybe he has one blind eye because of it. So maybe he got shot in the cheek and that like messed up his eye. And then he also got shot in the ear. Some of these characters I just want to draw like full body outfit, like full body versions of. I might be ready to start the line art for him. Unless you want to size this whole thing up real quick. That might be a little bit better. Add another layer. Try getting this down here. And his hair is already gray, not from age, so it's hard for that to be like an indicator of age. I'm trying to show more indications of, hey, this guy is older than this other guy who also has gray hair by a good like 20 years probably. I might change the music. Not sure. I do really like Waterfall. My hand is kind of cramping up a little bit. Even with proper hand stretches, my fingers still kind of cramp up every now and then. Probably from the olfactory job. Because all the vibrations in my hands really kind of messed them up a bit. I was feeling that stuff for several months after I left that job. And I was in there like a few months. And I have to wonder if some of the aches I feel are, like at times, are from that, like still from that old job, or if they're just from like things like drawing, giving me hand cramps if I don't do proper hand stretches, which I have been doing, like finger stretches and whatnot, because it is very important to take care of yourself and take care of your joints. I've kind of been skipping out on actual like full body stretches for a while now though, which is not a good thing because it is again very important to take care of your body. Because remember, you only really get one. I could turn on the symmetry ruler for this. I'm getting very tired though, so I'll probably at least end stream for now.